Let's turn to our final guests of the day. They're here in studio with me. I have Andy Reid, who is a social studies teacher and a moderator of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy at Dowling Catholic High School. And then I have Lee Wynn. She's a senior who at Dowling Catholic High and has been a part of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy for 3 years. Lee, Andy, thank you for coming on the Catholic Morning Show.
Thank you.
Good morning.
So for people who might not be familiar, what is the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy?
Lee?
So Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, we do many projects every single year. Our first one that we do at the beginning of the school year is our Million Book Drive, where we collect children's books and then donate them to a nonprofit. This year we donated them to, what was the program?
Oh,
it was a school.
It was like they push into schools and
Yes.
and give like they're in Des Moines and push into the Des Moines schools and kind of give to places that need most.
Nice. Wonderful. And then, what else? Keep going.
Yeah, then in December we have Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has the leadership program has multiple pieces that they want us to get through, and so we have Do Good December, and we ask the students to kind of come up with something small and simple that just means a lot, right? The little thing that means a lot. So this year we collected cans and bottles. We did a can and bottle drive for the SNAP benefits that were missing after the government shutdown. Mm-hmm. And then we're leading up now to our Impact Project, which is our largest project of the year, which is the year-end carnival that we have coming up this Saturday.
Wonderful. We'll hear more about that, but we have a new entrant in here, so we have someone else. Could you mind telling us who you are?
Yeah. Hi, my name's Dewey. I'm a freshman at Dowling.
Wonderful. And you've been a part of the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy as well?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, folks, it's glad to have you here. So let's talk about the end of the year carnival real quick so we make sure that it gets in people's heads and in their calendar. What is the year and calendar carnival, excuse me? Who's it for? And when should people be expected to go there if they want to be a part of it?
Do you want to talk first? This is Dewey's first year with us.
Yeah.
Let's see what she knows.
Okay, so what was the question? Sorry.
Yeah, no, when and where and who is the carnival for?
The carnival's for, like, the kids that, like, want to, like, see Dowling a bit more and, like, learn, like, more about becoming a Maroon. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's for, like, any diocese kid, any diocese, whether they go to the diocesan schools or they go to our local churches. It's really just an event to bring everyone together in the community.
Wonderful. And so K through 3, and then 3 to 5 p.m. at Dowling High School on May 2nd. And if I'm getting this right, May 2nd is Saturday.
This Saturday.
So the kids,
free event.
You know, no better word than that. Free event, right?
That's right.
So with people who are, you know, if they want to come, what should they expect? What's going to be there for the kiddos? What are some of the activities that people will have ready to go?
Yeah, so we have a whole bunch of games set up around the whole entire gym. There's probably 20 games for them to go around, and whether they win or not, they will get a prize. Mm-hmm. So that's the fun part of it. It kind of just brightens up their day. They have a lot of fun. They just run around. There's music. Is there face painting this year?
Glitter tattoos. Nothing beats glitter tattoo.
You guys, you didn't ask the parents about that one first, did you? No, I'm joking. But, I know that this is a big deal because my daughter Helena, who is 7 years old and she's down at Christ the King, she has already informed me about this, and she is already excited. I'm already tired because of how excited she is about this. So this seems like exactly the sort of thing that people would be looking forward to. So the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy putting this on. So is this the first time that you guys have done this, or is this something you've been doing for a bit?
Yeah, so Chick-fil-A, again, they want you to do impact through action. Mm-hmm. And so several years back, I guess 4 years ago, we brought this idea of bringing a carnival to Dowling to bring to kind of our local schools and celebrate the end of the year. And it was successful. And the next Monday that I showed up to work, and the principal came up to me and said, "Well, I hear it was successfar." And I said, "Yeah, it was good. It was good. We had a lot of fun." He said, "Well, you know what it means. You got to do it next year." And so we've been continuing now for several years with the year-end carnival.
Victim of your own success.
That's right.
The best type of problem to have. Well, so again, sounds like a wonderful time, something that kids should look forward to. But to talk a little bit more about about the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. So with the students we got here, one who's done it for a bit, one who's just started, any sort of insight or things that the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy has allowed you to do that you find you want to share with the people on the radio?
Yeah, so entering as a sophomore, I was still scared of what I was capable of, but Chick-fil-A really taught me to get out of my comfort zone and just know that there's a community out there that is supporting me in whatever actions or steps that I take. And Mr. Reid has always been so helpful throughout these 3 years that I've been with him, and he's really he's awesome, and the whole group is awesome with the community that we have built.
Absolutely wonderful.
I didn't really feel like I was made for the leadership role, but then when I joined the Chick-fil-A club, I feel like it helped me get a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I'm excited to see what the next couple years will bring. So
absolutely wonderful. How many chicken sandwiches are required to be a part of I'm kidding. I'm joking.
That's always the question. Mr. Reid, will there be food? Will there be food there? Well, occasionally yes, but we also got to do some other things.
No, that's good. Well, so and you, Andy, how long ago did you say that you have become a part of them as the moderator of the Leadership Academy?
Yeah, Tyler Micklow, our assistant principal, came to me after my first year at Dowling. I'm in my 16th year teaching, taught in Des Moines for a while, and then now here at Dowling. So so he came to me and said, "Hey, we've got this new thing, and it's hard for me to say no." So we started up not really knowing what to do. They have the corporate office down in Atlanta sends me monthly meeting plans and agendas, but basically it's an acronym of action, like awareness and community and things like that. So we work our way through each month, kind of learning different things that involve the action and having impact through action. So just monthly meetings and trying to push these students to be in charge, and I kind of try to take a step back as much as I can.
Now, for all three of you, when it comes to the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy, and then, of course, your life in greater Dowling, right, like your studies, your work at Dowling, how has it been to integrate or see how precisely something like the Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy has really meshed with what Dowling Catholic is all about your time there? Just would love to hear any insights you have about how those two things come together.
I mean, Chick-fil-A, they from the very beginning have always talked about being servant leaders, and that's what Dowling wants us to be at the end. That's what we want these students to be at the end when they leave Dowling. Christ-like servant leaders, and from the beginning, everything that we try to do is trying to be servant leader, and the idea of if you put someone else first, you're doing what Christ did. So that's kind of what we're trying to do as we work our way through the academy.
Yeah, so again, as I said before, the community aspect, as Dowling's a huge, tight-knit community. Chick-fil-A Leadership has also been the same. And through all of our service projects and all of our teamwork events, just that community aspect has been huge.
Yeah, I feel like it's about giving back to others, and I feel like that's what it's helped me with, to give back to others.
Absolutely wonderful. Now, we're talking about a carnival, so it would behoove me to ask, which carnival game are you best at, and which one are you worst at? Like all of you. Let's get some real hard-hitting questions here. I'd
like you to spell behoove.
Behoove? B-E-A. You have a Texas thing on. Hoove? No, I'm joking. No, go ahead. Okay, come on. Let's hear it. When we go to the carnival, what are you guys going to do great at, and what are you going to struggle with?
In general, I'm not good at games. Yeah.
Okay,
but they're fun.
You're just there for running them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My son believes he's an expert in all of the games.
Okay.
So he wants me to come so he can show me.
This is because you guys give a prize at the end of all of them. So this is a false impression.
Yeah. Hey, we want kids to leave smiling.
No,
we want kids to leave smiling. That's right. Dewey, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm not really good with games either.
Oh, my gosh. We just work them, apparently. We don't play them. We need to play more, apparently.
That's right. You guys had to practice it. No, I mean, I will say this. Being able to send kids to do something, have fun, and it not be disappointing. The Iowa State Fair is great in many ways, but certainly the carnival games there have caused more tears than they probably have a feeling of success.
That's right. Win or lose, let's make kids happy.
That's wonderful. Well, before we let you guys go, any sort of parting thoughts about what you want the listeners to know about your guys' goals, how this is accomplished, and what it's meant for Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy and Dowling Catholic in your lives to work together?
To support one another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Just for the kids to have fun and have a good time.
Perfect.
I just want the students to learn something. Learn something. learn something. Smile more. Have fun more. Be a part of more. Just learn something through this experience.
Well, and you guys are graciously asking other people outside of Dowling Catholic to be a part of this. So May 2nd, the year-end carnival for families and students K through 3rd grade, 3 to 5 p.m. at the Dowling High School gym, sponsored by Dowling Catholic High School, Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. And it's been wonderful to have Andy, your students. They reflect so well. Thank you guys for coming on the Catholic Morning Show and letting us know what you guys are all about. And hopefully people get a chance to join you all here this coming weekend.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on the Catholic Morning Show.